Hey there, y'all. It's me, Normal Corey, back once again. And I'm here at the doctor's office, and I was a little bit early, so I thought I would make this video for y'all super quick. So, the goal of the video today is to do a little bit more of a deep dive on the step sequencer that comes on this MPC Live 3. And I want to compare it to the Octatrack step sequencer and the P-Locks that it has. I'm really grateful there's a field recorder in this thing too. So what we're going to do is we're going to record some vocals really quick, and we are going to sample them with the P-Locks and go over that. So like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. Click the link below if you want to do a consultation with me on making beats live. All right, let's get into it. All right, so this thing's really cool. We'll sing just to show you that I'm actually singing, and then we'll go in and do the effects. So first of all, I think it makes sense to, let's just do a really simple, drum pattern. I like to do the drum pattern down to half length, 1 bar, and then it makes it really fast and simple. So then we're gonna go in, we're gonna double the length. We're gonna double the length twice. So that's a really simple beat, and we're at 128. So there's this field recorder here. We have to have the microphone off, press mic on. Then we go over here. I have an audio track loaded up, multi-record, click auto, test, test, test. Now we can hear it in. And I'm just gonna sing something really fast for us to chop and sample in. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so that's really basic. Now I'm gonna get the overhead camera so we can show me chopping everything up. All right, so we got this loaded up. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sample edit. We're gonna say process. We're not gonna say discard, we're gonna say normalize. Now we're in here, well, so normalizing, it doesn't seem, okay, now it did it. So now let's, okay, so then I'm gonna check, I'm gonna see, it says it's an A major. That's interesting. We'll see what we can do. So now let's go here, press shift. Oh, no, that's not right. Just press chop. Then what we do, I'm gonna undo that. Now the Octatrack, this can be done really quickly in the Octatrack. But let's do this here. Let's try threshold. And let's turn the threshold down. Okay, so that's 13. There's like a little bit of popping. So maybe, okay, so I think with the popping, I think if I go lower, that should solve that problem. There's let's try a little bit lower. Let's try a little bit more. This might be as low as it goes. So now I press shift and then convert, and then do new drum track using slices. So we're gonna say do it. Now we're on. Okay, so this is where we can go in, and I think what I wanna do is I wanna do some vocal effects, and let's do the harmonizer and we're doing this on all the pads. But it says it's an A major, so let's do. Okay, so what I need to do is go in here, and let's mute this original one. And we're going to add
add a delay on there as well. So let's do the different delay. It sounds pretty good. I'm just going to keep it on that. Let's bring that down to like 12%. Okay, so what I want to do now, so normally you would just play these back, but we have these step sequencer and it's at 4 bars. So what I want to do is I just want to go in and I want to chop these up, and this is kind of like the parameter links in the Octatrack. So let's just mess around. So we're going to press play. I'm just going to randomly do things. So I like the sound of that one, so we're going to hear like, so let's go. So yeah, we're just creating a lot of chaos in here, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and save this. We're going to save 128A Doctors. Yeah, Doctors. Okay, so we're going to save it just so I have this forever. And I haven't even really messed with the clip matrix, but this would be a way that I could play around with these samples even more, you know, and create different chops and variations of this. A thing that I can do another deeper dive in is if we go here, I believe this is the velocity, but this is one where you can go into, this is very reminiscent to me of the Octatrack, where I can go in, I can mess with the probability of whether it plays, and you can click on all of these different steps within here, and you can, let's see, you can modify it. So let's do the ratchet up on this one and see how this sounds. Let's do the 3, so it'll do like a beat repeat. So it's interesting to me, it's not going to the next one. Okay, so let's go here. This is event parameters. You can do the note length. This is for the sequence length. Right now it's at 4 bars, but you could go in here and you could create polyrhythms with that, which is really cool. You could also do a independent track link for each one. So yeah, I'm still learning this, but this is me just going in. I need to learn how to do these okay, there's modifiers. You do filter. For some reason, it's only doing the first 16. Oh, okay, yeah, it does each one. Okay, look, whoa, so, oh yeah, so right here, as far as these modifiers, we're getting, this is more similar to something on the Octatrack too, so for that one, it lowered it. So we can create, different tunes. Let's go up to 12. It's probably gonna sound bad, but let's see how's that. That's pretty cool. Then you have the cutoff, the effect, you have the ratchet. So this is bar 3. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then I can go in, I know it's in A minor, so just really quickly before the doctor gets here, let's go ahead and let's add the sub-factory. When we select it, let's go ahead and do it on A. Let's do pentatonic major. Go down here. Okay, that's a really crazy sound. Let's go to pluck. Let's try this one. What we could do is we could go in here, and what we just did with that, we could do this with the bass. Let's do that. Okay, so I could do that forever, but you know, when I first started making beats, I wouldn't really want to use the step sequencer. I wouldn't want to use samples because I want to make my own original things. But you realize you have a lot of muscle memory when you're playing the pads. You end up kind of playing the same thing, but with this you can create some really, I mean, that sounds crazy, and I haven't even really delved into it, but this is the most similar experience I've had to the Octatrack, and I love my Octatrack, but it's like having an Octatrack combined with the MPC, which is really great. The Octatrack has the step sequencer on the bottom, but you end up hitting notes. I think it's actually really good that they put the step sequencer on top, and when I can have my left hand and my right hand go into the step sequencer with the pads, I just end up having a really great time. So
Awesome. Thank y'all so much. If you appreciated that video, like and subscribe to the channel. Click the link if you want to do a consultation. Thanks for checking out me making this song here at the doctor's office.